Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to SpeedGaming 4 for a tiebreaker race in the Casual Boots tournament between Shinmaru and jmeasher. Sorry for the late start. I'm Aria Stark 2942 and joined by Captain 1977. How are you today, Captain?
Hello, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Just jumped in. What's going on?
We got a race. It's being restreamed. Here we
Oh,
go. Here we go.
okay.
But fortunately, it doesn't look like we've missed terribly much aside from some bombs and some money here in the escape sequence, so that's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. Casual boosts usually nothing going on for the first 5.5, 6 minutes anyway, so we're fine. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we haven't missed anything. So two very good runners here, jmeasher, Shinmaru. We're gonna figure out who gets the tiebreaker, making their way through escape.
Yeah, as you noted, the tiebreaker race from Group T. Shinmaru took the first match. jmeasher won a couple days ago to force this. Well, he then followed up with another victory to then force this match here. So yeah, both runners 5-1. Whoever wins will be seated higher come the playoffs, which start after this week. We did find the fillet, so that's been found.
Oh, well, hey, that's a thing.
Yeah, you can do stuff with that. Kind of call shenanigans there on that key rat drop for jmeasher.
Yeah. Let's see what we got in the back here. Hey, you're not gonna stay low to 300. I mean, that's
No.
fine to have coming out of escape.
Yeah, especially in Cas boots. That early water walk to Zora area is always in play, and if you can get closer to the Zora money and knock out some additional checks there, that's always great. Very nice time for jmeasher. She's been putting up a nice time here too. And there we go.
Okay. There's a little piece of progression. Of course, put Zora in logic now, so, I mean... Making our way through Funk Rocks, just a piece of heart. See if we can get a lumberjack check. Head right to Kakariko. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Like we are gonna get a check of the lumberjack here on jmeasher's side. Shinmaru says no thank you to lumberjack. Just a piece of heart though.
Yeah, Shin typically not a huge fan of that early lumberjack check, but obviously Cas boots tends to, or at least seems to bring about Aga seeds with greater frequency than you might want. Yeah, just some 20s here in the woods.
People's not really giving us any help whatsoever. They do have a few bombs to work with here in Kakariko, so see them utilize those here at Blind's Hut, well, Sick Kid's house. And then if they need to, they can just buy some bombs at the shop. There's a bow. And a flute.
Yeah, I haven't seen a map check from either player yet, but that early bow is certainly great to see. And obviously, you love getting that flute in CAC. makes getting around all the more easy.
Hard container, another. Okay, just a little bit more money. Just keep building up the money.
Quake, we'll see if that has any utility down the road.
Oh. Alright. Double flute activation and bits out the bottle windows. Pretty good.
Yeah, especially since the last seed for these two players featured gloves in some pretty gross locations. One on Lumberjack, one in either Pendant or Uncompletable Eastern. The race room for this race is titled Gentle Gloves, so...
Well, there you go. Samaro's in the back of the tavern. Chicken Hunt's gonna give us just a piece of heart, so yeah. No bombs in Kakariko whatsoever, so we're gonna have to go buy some. jmeasher says, no, I'm not buying bombs. I don't need them.
Yeah, it's interesting because it did seem like his play to Tavern first was, well, okay, if they're just sitting on the library,
I mean,
everybody knows that there's bombs in the library.
There's always bombs in the library. This game has just 5 rupees. Time to flute away on the South Shore. Again, we have not seen a map check for both runners, so... Okay, mushroom.
A little bit surprised from that save and quit from Shin. It looks like he's going to try to use those mitts immediately, though, for the King's Tomb check.
Definitely could be one of those checks that you don't think about until you get the... That's an ice rod.
Well, it's interesting.
There's our map check.
Look like
we did have a...
5-6 desert. Yeah, 5-6 desert. I think it was Pendant Hera.
Then taking the mountain up there. I'm gonna check a few things. jmeasher prices the Moon Pearl here in Mini Boulder Arcade with some more money.
Yeah, that works out really nicely for jmeasher here. And obviously with those 2 immediate gloves, that is some very early Dark World access. And Bombo's off of saving Gary up on the mountain. Okay.
jmeasher not wasting any time, headed right into the Dark World here through the Kakariko portal. Yeah. Pendant Scope Woods, Greed Pendant Thieves Town, Red Crystal at Pod.
You'd love to have that Myths Dark World access and immediately be facing a couple Pendant dungeons. And we do know that that Ice Rod Shin found in King's Tomb is hard required. Shin's gonna head to Mini Moldorm Cave, pick up his pearl, his money. jmeasher giving us the look at the very least at the front of Pendant Thieves.
Yeah, the 300 pack, a 5 root pack, and a small key. So 2 items in the front, 2 items in the back. jmeasher mulling over his options says that's good enough for me. I'm gonna bail.
Yeah, especially with no hammer at this juncture, definitely makes sense.
Shin taking a little different route here, headed over to the mire area. Gonna check the mire shed, see what our medallion for Misery Mire is. And it is Bombos today, so that Bombos out the old man is going to be required. Nice lamp.
Fun lamp location.
Shinmaru says, I got a lamp, I got a bow, I can beat Crystal Eastern. Let's go do it. Ooh, and nice hook shot there on the dig game there for jmeasher as well. All of our runners finding some decent items here early.
Yeah, this seed has been heavily front-loaded. And it's providing so many different options. It's interesting to see the divergence that we've already had 15 minutes in and can still have going forward.
That's gas boots, baby. Take a look at Pipe Cave here on jmeasher's side as Shin's making his way through Eastern.
Yeah, I do like this Eastern play. Second sword for jmeasher in hype. Again, it's very easy to get pseudo greedy and hope to loot pod and Eastern together, but there could also be something of significance sitting in fully clearable Eastern or Saha that could help you do a lot more elsewhere over the course of the seed.
For sure, definitely, yeah. jmeasher is gonna get the Quake medallion, or what was?
Ice Rod here in Kingston.
Ice Rod, that's right, yeah, I knew it. Everything's going so fast paced, I forget where everything is already.
We have seen a wide range of places already checked, which is pretty remarkable. jmeasher can do a lot of stuff up here on the mountain right now with those mitts and the hook shot. And he's going to get his bombos that Shin knows, jmeasher will find out later, is actually hard required for this seed.
Yeah, you know, just go to the Mire area, find out, get your lamp, and come back and be like, hey, here's your Bombos medallion from Mire.
Looks like the third item in Eastern is on the boss.
Oh boy. Okay. That was a hammer and Spec Rock.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate for Shin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shin saved the old man, but flued it out after that. Very nice bomb jump there by jmeasher. Yeah, that hammer does afford him the possibility of diving into Hera if he chooses. Can also open up the TR entry too, or at the very least the portal.
Shinmaru getting that first crystal of the match there. Not a lot going on in Eastern, just near that crystal.
Yeah, he picked up Burna, but might not have much value. Powder up on the mountain. Paradox for Measher. So the amount of checks he has open continues to increase. And get our first look at Saha from Shin. Okay. That is Shin's second sword, and that's the third sword we've seen thus far.
Quick mushroom turn in here with the blue. Pretty quick and simple. It's gonna be a piece of art though. So, of course, powder is up here on the mountain too, so not gonna be burned by fake powder later.
Yeah, that's a good point. Shin's going to head to the Village of Outcast area. We'll see if he dips into Skull, which we did not see on Measher's side. Well, Measher is going to head into Pendant Hera here. We'll see how deep he opts to go. Immediate big key plus the hook shot. It's really not that much of a time investment to, yeah, obviously Herapod, head upstairs, see if you can spike that second item.
There we go.
Shin is going to give a look here. Pendant Skull Woods.
To give those would let them.
Seriously. That's two
Second
items.
item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate this from jmeasher. Just, you've already committed all the way up here. It's really not a hard kill with Hammer and Master Sword on Moldorm. Just in the off chance that this does somehow devolve into a pedestal seed, you have that pendant in your pocket.
Shin's looking for that second item here in Skull Woods. We saw a heart container in the big key chest, and there is the second item with another heart container.
Yeah, obviously not the progression that Shin was probably hoping for, but to get those two items out of the way, to not have to worry about something potentially be sitting in the back whenever Fire Rod shows up is a decent peace of mind to have. jmeasher being very thorough here on the mountain. So Shin's also going to check the front here of Pendant Thieves Town. He did see 2 items from jmeasher plus 2 keys in the front.
Ooh, flippers though in Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, obviously hard required, no matter what, with Swamp of Crystal.
And we got a double Bombo Seed.
Yep, no medallion chases today.
The cape.
Oh yeah, I don't believe we saw a bumper ledge on either side.
I don't believe so. Honestly, I'm a little surprised jmeasher didn't take that cape over to Spike Cave when he was up here, but we'll see. Maybe wasn't thinking about it at the time, but just kind of clear out the whole mountain. But yeah, he's going to pod in Eastern now, or at least pod. Hoping to find a mirror, maybe do Eastern with it.
And Shin also opting out of these after the front 4, which makes sense. He's going to go pick up his hookshot here from Dig Game.
Hopefully that'll get him back up the mountain.
Yeah.
Just gonna take the
Yeah, no, just your exactly. I think what you were gonna say.
yeah. The world tour with the Smith here looks like for Shinmaru.
Yeah, without that hammer, without the flippers that jmeasher found on the mountain, Hype Cave is pretty much a route ender for Shin, so this definitely makes sense. You can always flute to CAC, drop him off, and then head to your next spot, which is probably where jmeasher just was, which is the mountain.
Ooh, nice big key here in pod. You can just go ahead and complete the dungeon right now and come back in. Oh, or not. Okay. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, that's my exact thought upon seeing that big key. It's like, awesome, it's the layout I want. It's not the layout that jmeasher wanted. He's gonna head to the back first.
Okay. Shen is heading back up the mountain here, so gonna get that hammer.
Yeah, probably not going to be thrilled about the fact that it was available here. In the second of those 2 checks he had on his first trip up the mountain.
I mean, do you really expect to get the hammer and the mitts in the light roll before you get the
No,
before you
certainly
get
not.
everything? So, I mean, that's certainly would be my thinking too. Like, there's no way the hammer's available in light roll too.
Misha found the boots in the pod maze. Finally gets to
Shen
go
not going
fast.
up the mountain. Gonna go complete pod here as well. No.
That's interesting.
Shen's gonna have a little bit easier time having that lamp in hand. Gonna be able to see where he's going, but jmeasher not having any problems here at the dark in pod. So this has to be a small key. Just wants to take the little bit easier way to get down the Helma.
Yeah, I did not keep count of jmeasher's items as to whether there's one on the boss or not. Wow, Misha got them all. That was pretty impressive. Our tracker Dadwave noting that Bombos is indeed the VIP coin of this seed. Opens both of those crystal dungeons, wiping out the turtles. Right now our logical way to potentially beat.
Oh, there's the mirror on Helma. Okay. So this is really good for jmeasher. Gonna be able to mirror right out to Eastern.
Yeah, and at this point, what is jmeasher looking at for go? Samaria and Fire Rod?
I believe so, yeah.
That's wild. So Shin did up to take it straight to the back here. Didn't look like that second bomb hit for Helma. That is crystal number 2 for Shin, picks up that mirror. He does still have 3 items in the back of pod. And we know that the key item that's sitting up on the mountain for Shin is the flippers. Question is, how much does the mitts, loot, mirror combo start setting him away from getting that before doing other dungeons? The positive, I guess, is that he won't potentially have to dive swamp. But jmeasher has pretty much the entire world open aside from Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Ice Palace is completely open with that Bombos. Yeah, the third use for the Bombos medallion. We get the completable Ice Palace now.
jmeasher evening up the crystal count, 2 apiece. I'm definitely interested in seeing where he opts to head next. After Saha.
Yeah, he's gonna get that third sword here, so. Yeah, Swamp Palace, Ice Palace. Just start clearing out crystal dungeons where you can now. Shen opting to go to Desert Palace here, looks like. And jmeasher does not have a fire source yet, so probably gonna opt for, yep, this looks like a swamp play from jmeasher.
And Desert's a pretty nice layout if you're go-moding it, and pretty dreadful if you're hunting for items here.
Oh look, it's a book in swamp.
I mean, if you're gonna find it, it's not the worst place in the world, because you can do that Bombos check right after swamp, I guess.
And combo went in with some kind of mirror checks there with K45 and all them.
First item in the desert was, I believe, just a piece of heart for Shin. And that's a convenient big key location and swamp here for jmeasher.
Oh, that's not a bomb. There we go. Okay, there's the map and swamp, so we got at least one item on the left side.
Yeah, Shin just got another piece of heart after killing Landmos. That is the other 5/6 crystal, so that is another additional possibility. Mm, 40 minutes in, getting our first look at Agina. Oh, nice Argus kill by jmeasher.
And compass. We got two items left side swamp.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
intrigued
think
to
he's
see-
going back in
yeah.
though.
I don't think so either. It's an interesting call, but again, jmeasher has so much available.
See if he runs to the left or right here. Which way he's going? He is going ice palace. Shin finally heading up the mountain here. I'm gonna get those flippers.
We haven't even seen what is here. We didn't see Ice Rod Cave, Zora, any of those kind of checks because of how immediate the access was for both players.
Will you even see Ice Rod Cave? Did no one go to Ice Rod Cave?
No, we haven't seen it.
Wow.
Yeah, highly atypical for Kaz boots especially. Oh, it was more Zora money.
Oh, good. Straight to Ice Palace here for jmeasher. Shin probably gonna do swamp and Ice Palace here coming up with those flippers now.
See if we see. Oh, Shin's gonna check out Floating Island here. Yeah, and you called it. Definitely looks like Shin heading for Swamp here. Totally makes sense. Nice game knowledge there by jmeasher, powdering that bunny beam under the rock. Again, we haven't seen a bottle on either side, so
It's true.
yeah, health is a precious commodity, especially when he was down to 2.5 hearts, I think there. But good job now in fine shape to go take on Cold Stare. But I think we've still only seen what one item thus far.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well,
There's the
two.
second one. The last item's either in iced tea or cold stare. You can get a check of iced tea here.
Could it be in the big chest as well?
I guess it could, yeah. There's.
I never know if there are conditions to Ice Palace key logic. I just nod and say yes.
Yep. But yeah, it's an iced tea, so nothing in Ice Palace today.
Yeah, it feels like the mirror on Helma's the only thing of significance we found in the crystal dungeons thus far. jmeasher heading back up. Let's see.
Shin's having a little problem with that Deborah down here.
I'm not sure why jmeasher came back up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Could be a case of, oops, I don't know if I got all the items or not, but
Oh, the block. He came around from the other side. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right, no Samaria. Good catch, chat. Very nice tempered sword fight there from jmeasher. Kept the puffs, largely corralled one, got away, but was only a hit away from death anyway. So that's Crystal 4 for jmeasher. Shin kills Argus for Crystal 4 on his side. And at about 49 minutes, we're going to get our first look at the Zora area.
Should take it a similar route here. I'm gonna go check Ice Palace now. That is ether that we don't need. That red mail jmeasher system, nah.
Oh, jmeasher, yeah. He's gonna pick
Yeah,
this up because he hasn't been to the Mire area yet.
True. We could see that next year from jmeasher.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Captain, but I think that red mail would definitely be worth a couple second pickup for me.
Hey, for me, yeah, but I mean, if you're good at the game, probably not.
I'll still take it, just in case
Yeah.
accidents happen. We'll call them accidents.
I mean, you paid 500 rupees for it. You might as well pick it. That's just my opinion. But yeah. Hey, jmeasher gonna get that lamp. Probably be like, oh, I can do desert now. Okay, let's go do that.
Yeah, aside from the Hera clear on Mishra's side, we've mostly seen generally the same checks from these two players. So assuming that Shin also follows Mishra's lead to Zora after Ice, it'll be interesting to see where they both go after this.
Hey, we got a lot of mirror checks to do still, like K45, Graveyard Ledge, the book checks we could do now.
Yeah, the entirety of the Smith chain, 5-6 turn in at the Pyramid Ferry, plus the Pyramid Ledge. Catfish and Bumper Ledge have not been checked either.
Nobody checks Catfish. That's
and both players bypassed Spike Cave when they were up on the mountain too, so that's still sitting out there.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Plus the two items that both left on left side swamp.
But the lack of bottles is mysterious.
We also have a distinct lack of shields, which I know you're probably not so broken up about.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And jmeasher crystal number 5. You know, as front loaded the seed was, we're still looking for the same 2 items about 20 minutes later.
Yeah, Misha's gonna probably crank out these 2 checks we saw from Shin. There's nothing here in checkerboard, nothing in Agina. And then he gets to have those fun decisions of which of the many, many things that are sitting out here do you prefer? Are
I
there
can
any that would
easily
stand
stage.
out to you?
I mean, I would think like Smith shaded Bombo Salad would probably be an option. Maybe check Graveyard Ledge before you do all that. Smith Chain, Purple Chest, Bombo's Tablet, K45, Pyramid Berry probably be a good option too. Yeah.
Yeah, Misha's going to be the first to make some of those decisions and see where he comes out of in this portal.
Cold Start Fight from Shinmaru gets crystal number 5 as well. Doing some mirror checks here. K45 first up.
Yeah, so Shin is following Misha's lead to Zora. Not going to find anything here. Minor plus for him is he knows he doesn't need to pick up that ether medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the book is 0 for 1 here. Just 10 arrows on Bombo's tablet. Question chat, have either runner dipped thieves? Yes, they both dipped the first 4, got 2 items, the big key and the small key, and then opted
There
out.
are still, there are 2 items in Thieves Town, 2 items in Swamp. We're gonna get a Pyramid Parry look here from jmeasher. Shin thinking about going in the mire here, looks like.
That's a pretty interesting and bold play here. I definitely think a major positive for the players too is that, you know, there's no pedestal is not a really major consideration since one of their 2 go mode items cannot be there. It's not like they're sitting late in a seed with 4 items sitting out in play, but yeah, Pyramid Parry just 21 rupees in total. Yeah, this feels like a swing for the fences kind of play here for Shin. Like, if it hits, it's gonna hit big.
Mm-hmm. With a big key, of course.
Yep. We're here looking for items. Oh, okay, here's your big key. I'm gonna get our first look at Catfish on jmeasher's side. Yeah, this could just wind up being a very large counterclockwise route to that Smith chain. So he's got graveyard ledge, bumper ledge. And then most of his remaining checks are congregated in the Village of Outcast area. Shin finding item number 1.
Also, Shin doesn't find anything here, and Miner jmeasher does. Yep, and there's the second item. So, yeah, jmeasher does not dip Miner here. He's gonna be able to go on it, and it will be quick because of that big key. Graveyard ledge has a shovel.
Thank you, game. I was hoping for more things to do during the Smith chain, and you just had to provide.
Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna go do the Smith chain, you might as well just find the shovel, get it out of the way. See, we're gonna get a look at bumper ledge too. We have not seen bumper ledge yet, so. Oh, look, a bottle.
Yeah, you might as well pick it up at this point. Most of the time in this seed, you know, at this point of the seed, you're like, I'm an hour in, I don't need another empty bottle. But that could be a valuable check at this point.
Absolutely, and you know, since you're on your way to the village, you can mirror and just check Sick Kid right away. So yeah, this could be very important. jmeasher gonna give some time back here in Skull Woods.
Yeah, Shin did this check shortly after getting Dark World access. Did find both items in the front of Skull. Yeah, it's coming up on what, like 27, 28 minutes we've been looking for these two items here, at least on Misher's side.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild that we have not found a single piece of progression yet, so. Oh, jmeasher has even... Okay, we're gonna get a pet check here. I mean, it can only really be the Canis Warrior at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a red boomerang. It was a red thing. Hey.
It's close.
All right, here's finally get to check sick kid here. No.
He he shouldn't have been playing with those anyway. That's fine.
Yeah.
Jmeasher. Oh, it's shovel.
Travel time. Hey, a bottle.
And Jamie sure doesn't want that either.
One's good enough.
At least this one had something in it, though. Welcome in Schultzer, rating with a party of 6 here to SpeedGaming 4. We are 65 minutes into this tiebreaker race in Group T between jmeasher and Shinmaru. jmeasher has been 2 items from go since about the 38-minute mark, and Shin not too long behind him. Say jmeasher probably has a little bit of a lead in terms of having checked some of the stuff that Shin's done thus far, but yeah, we are looking for Samaria and Fire Rod. We're also rapidly running out of places that could have said items. Both players still have 2 items in the back of Thieves, plus the green pendant turn-in. They both have 2 items on left side Swamp. They both have Bombo's Ether Tablet, I'm sorry, and Spike Cave on the mountain.
Powder check here for jmeasher as well. See if pink powder was even an option in the seed. Because this is the cane, and no, it wasn't. Or another sword. Okay.
I mean, it's nice, Bat. Been gonna check the lumberjack ledge, which always feels good to do when you're 67 minutes into the scene, and be like, "Oh no, please no."
Yeah. Purple chest is a new check for us though here. Either here, Thief Town, or Swamp Palace. Well, there's the Fire Rod.
Alright, that changes...
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't change anything.
So yeah, looks like Shen going back to Thieves Town. jmeasher is unfortunately gonna dip Meyer here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this Meyer dive here from Measher could actually be really good for Shin if he had immediately gone to do the Smith chain, pick up that Fire Rod with the knowledge that Samaria is not here in Meyer. But yeah, this will eliminate the go mode possibility here in Meyer for Misha, obviously. The plus for him is that this layout isn't horrible for getting in and out quickly. Both of the items are available in the front without going to cutscene chest. Yeah, and answer the question, chat. Skull is empty. We know that pedestal is not in play, so that moth kill is not gonna happen. Shin is not red ped, but with the green pendant attached here to blind, I think he's incentivized to finish off this dungeon no matter what.
Absolutely. Maybe you're about to get the second item admired right here. There is an item in the big chest here, so maybe it was a good thing that they left with when they did not get the hammer. Or it's the map. Last item's on blind anyway. I can't imagine Shin would not turn in purple chest here right after Thieves Town.
Yeah, I guess I got
I mean, if you
question in
if you're
chat,
gonna
like, if you get Samaria here, would that chase you up the mount? I don't. I could see being tempted, but like that's potentially a fatal extra mountain climb.
and that is not it. So
Misha gonna follow Shin's lead here and also do the back of Thieves. Yeah, I mean, given our knowledge of where the fire rod is, I think finding Samaria, no, or not finding Samaria there is probably best for Shin in terms of assuring that he does pick up that fire rod without potentially getting chased somewhere else. The two players will be on relatively even footing here after this. Yeah, both Spike Cave and Ether Tablet up on the mountain are still outstanding as potential answers.
Shin hasn't even been in the Hera yet, so let's see that as well.
Shin's gonna turn in the purple chest, get the fire rod, and probably also turn in that green pendant too. And then, yeah, to your point, like he does have additional stuff up on the mountain that we've already seen from jmeasher, so that could definitely make that a better option for him. That was shovel too. Right.
It should be a flute to 5. Probably check that green pendant right away. And not green pendant. Okay. Shen gonna go ahead and go up the mountain here, check Ether Tablet, Spike Cave, possibly Dip Hera. He might go into Hera here.
Yeah, I think he probably has to at this point. There's just so little left. And you would guess that both players probably are aiming to leave left side swamp as like last location.
Yeah. Well, last chance for the book to be any kind of use of the seed. And no. Okay, we should probably gonna check Spike Cave here. I already gone into Hera, so yeah. Take a look at see what we got here. Spike Cave. If it's not here, we got Swamp Palace, left side swamp. That's it. Left side swamp it is. Okay.
Good times.
Christian beaten Hera there does not know about pedestal right now. He's because in his mind pedestal can have the cane, so I'm gonna go ahead and beat that there. He might even go to Skull Woods now and beat that just blindfold pad.
Or the very least just go to the back and yeah. Back and mirror. But yeah, that knowledge on Misha's side and having done Hera first definitely helps him here. And then yeah, good call. Shin is heading right back to Skull. He'll be able to save himself some time if he does mirror and read pedestal, but
Not looking too good for a friend Shane here.
no, Misha's at a decided advantage. It tightened up a little bit there for a moment, depending on where Samaria turned up.
Yep, he is just gonna go ahead and beat Moth here, and then looks like we're gonna get a blindfold ped.
That's definitely the more entertaining way to do it, that's for sure. Jmeasher having to do a second diver down. I think he inadvertently hopped into the water without making sure the blocks got set. Understandable at this point when you're coming back here. Again, you've been looking for 2 items forever, you finally found one. Then you did a bunch of other stuff that also wasn't the answer.
But there it is on left side swamp, and he's gonna check the other one just for fun. Hey, silvers! Wow, let's go! Wow!
Oh my goodness. Well, right around 120, jmeasher hit go mode and just decided to finish off swamp and got silver arrows for his trouble. So jmeasher can go close out Meyer, and then to TR and GT.
And Shinmaru getting debated there, seeing that red, but it was the wrong red item.
Yeah, having already been here, jmeasher can take this straight to Vitreous. TR, unfortunately, not really a dungeon that you can go mode that much, given its early layout restrictions, but still better than potentially having to check everything.
And hello to our raiders, Scottish Brave, 46 people strong. Hello, Scottish Brave, how you doing? We're doing a restream. jmeasher for Shinmaru, Casual Boots Tiebreaker for Group T. jmeasher just entered go mode after getting Kane off left side swamp, which Shinmaru's about to find here.
jmeasher using those silvers to make very quick work of Vitreous for crystal number 6.
A good question. You think he's just gonna do the other check and swap for the silvers? I don't know.
I didn't expect it on jmeasher's side, so maybe we could have 2 for 2. Yeah, that one to me kind of felt like, well, the game already made me do everything else, why not? And oh hey, silver arrows, oh okay.
Or you just start at the right side and hook shot over to the left first. And yeah, he's not going to check the other one.
Yeah, so it was a difference of about 3 minutes, 40 seconds, something like that, between the 2 players entering go mode. So Shin back in Meyer for the cleanup. Again, we saw this on both players when they were... well, jmeasher was hunting only for Samari at that point. Shin was still 2 from go. We finally get to see Turtle Rock in this scene.
Two small keys in the run, pretty nice so far.
Yeah, when you're hoping to blitz through TR, you just want to see keys. Just all the keys, please. Front load them. A big key would be ideal, though. There it is.
There we go. And we want to see one small key in Chomp's chest, and we can just run to the back. We still got to steal the key out. Yeah. Half magic's nice. Probably the last safety they could have hoped for.
Yeah, they found basically everything else in this game. The only thing that's not on their Y menu is the Ether Medallion. Although, I think jmeasher did pick that up, though.
He did.
His quick swapping is going to be so slow with that extra item. Shin making quick work of Vitreous, crystal number 6. He's going to head north to join jmeasher and TR shortly. So jmeasher is going to need to check laser bridge here.
Seed wouldn't do that to them, would it?
No, you wouldn't get 3% in this seed.
Nah.
This seed with its kind Samaria location and such. So the end total was what? 2 progression items in the Crystal Dungeons? The mirror on Helma and Samaria and Left Side Swamp?
Yeah. Yeah. Does get the key there in the second chest on Laser Bridge, so I'm not going to be worried about having to go back the big chest. The Zero Cycle there from Trinex, very nicely done.
Yeah, about as smooth a Trinex fight as you can have there from jmeasher.
There we go. Crystal number 7 for jmeasher. I think it's time to play a little game. We got a quick game for us today. guess the GT big key and GT 1 through 22.
Do you have any preferences, Captain?
I always pick 14. Right in the middle.
I usually go 1 to be nice. It's rarely 1. I know how Sahaba works.
Yeah, true. It's only 1 if you check the torch, and then you end up going Hope Room, finding Small Key, going 12 right, and... see. Okay, jmeasher is going to start left here. Use our piece. 3 AR last bottle. 4 is a small key. 5 is a shield. There's our first shield. Ugh.
It took over 90 minutes to show up.
Small key and a compass here in Hope Room. Eight, 9, 10, 11 here in Compass Room. We got 50 rupees, 20 rupees, 10 arrows, and a heart container. So back to the left. Oh, at the double fireball room. Oh, second shield. Ugh. Good lord.
Just go full left if you want all 3 shields, apparently. $1,300 rupees. Oh boy. And number 14. Oh my goodness. Not only were all 3 shields in GT, the number I picked was the meter shield. Oh my goodness. I've had seats where I've gotten 3 swords on left side GT, but not 3 shields.
I had a seed where 3 swords were in Rando Room.
Did you enter GT with any swords, or were they your first 3?
No, I had fighter swords.
No. Okay.
Good grief.
Also, 18 was nothing for jmeasher, so we continue.
$19, small key. $20! Hey, we did it.
I really want to say that that's where the big key was the last time these two played a couple days ago, too.
Good lord.
Because I think that they both did the exact same route we just saw from jmeasher. And then still wound up having to do ice armos. And Shin will be able to get a little time back if he opts to continue.
Oh, check it! Check it! Oh, he checked it. Just skip that one too. Just
skip the ones that you know don't have the big key.
Yeah. Just all right. Now just head right to ice level. Don't even worry about rando room. It's fine.
Nobody rando rushes anymore. There's too many shields.
That's right. It's a sad day.
And that last land mode hopped away from Misha there for a second, but it's pretty much been the only thing that hasn't gone well for him in this climb. Again, gold sword, silvers, half magic, plus his tremendous skill that we've seen on display. Just absolutely shredding the gauntlet. And unfortunately for Shin, he rando rushed and then was heading right.
So you could have went full range and supported all three shields altogether. That would have been a better option.
It was the clear play. The seed gave you all the clues.
I mean, somehow we ended up with 19 hearts here too. Holy cow.
Well, at the end of the sea, we've seen almost everything in this game, which is pretty wild. I missed if Shin checked the last couple of things on Laser Bridge.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, but that lava chest, and tile room, and then a couple things here on the climb, and maybe the last item behind ice armors. There's a rude blue ball there for Aga.
Oh, arrow refill. Okay. 21 for Shin.
Yeah, Shin about to start the climb, but jmeasher about to drop in here to the Ganon fight. Ganon has basically everything to make this as quick as possible.
That's gonna do it for jmeasher. Just gonna cross that bridge. And GG's in chat for jmeasher. Gonna finish with a 140.35. GG's.
Yeah, very well played by jmeasher. Another seed that was definitely less than ideal for both players. Last locating that Kane Samaria, especially.
We are now joined by jmeasher, winner of the race. GG, jmeasher.
GG's.
Yeah, thank you.
So about that Kane, huh?
Oh, God. Yeah, you know, it's really interesting. You know, with Specky Clip being allowed now, it really changes how you think about that dungeon. So in my mind, I'm going in there with 2 items remaining. I needed Fire Rod and Cane, and I had so much overworld left that I just kind of decided, you know what, we're just going straight to the back. See how we're feeling afterwards. Like, honestly, if Big Key hadn't been up in the front and I hadn't been able to open that chest, I might have been much more tempted to go back in. But since you can still do, diver down left side with Specky Clip, I kind of just decided, you know what, let's just leave it. I've got so much else left to check. And of course, it ends up being there. And I thought multiple times about going back. Like, I think around the time I was finishing up Desert, I had the thought of maybe I just go back in there, check left side, just erase that from my mind. But the longer I put it off, the more I kind of felt like I needed to just save it for last. To be honest, I'm not sure how I won this race.
I mean, it was just kind of like, I think it was just a difference in routing. I think your route was a little bit cleaner, but what was your thought going for the other chest in the left side swamp there, just for completionist, or just wanted to?
At that point, I was like, I'd probably lost this race. And literally, I said out loud to myself, let's just go grab it. Like, it's probably gonna be Bo or something. There'll be my silvers. You know, like, just the way things are going. And of course,
they worked.
You speak it into existence. Sometimes it feels like. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I was fully prepared to completely just. If Kane was in that first chest, leave, grab, mirror out. But yeah, just kind of like that bitter, like, well, I've already hundoed the rest of this siege. I might as well not stop now. And there was still something to gain technically.
Yeah, I think you're checking Ped early, knowing that it was nothing else. Shen did not read Ped at all, and after he got the fire rod, he just went right to Skull Woods and cleared that out of the blindfold Ped. So that could have been like the big time difference in the scene, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would say I wanted to check Skull Woods, and then once nothing was there, and I mirrored out. I was like, "Oh, I'm right here. I might as well double check it just in case, because it's still they're both of them were still on the table. I want to say, or not Fire Rod, but Kane was still on the table for it. So I figured I'd check it just to be safe, and yeah, I can definitely see how if you're doing it in a different order, you might end up just blind pulling because if you skip left side swamp, then it's
for sure.
You're just trying to go to every low percentage check and hope that your opponent didn't do it.
But while you're talking, Shinmaru gonna go ahead and finish out the seed as well at 146.02. GG's to Shin. See if he's gonna come in for an interview as well. And we are joined by Shinmaru. GG Shin.
GG's.
Hey, GG's, man.
We gotta stop playing each other, man.
Right? Oh, it's bad every time.
I can't believe you didn't do the other chest and Swamp Palace.
I know, dude. It's just like, I don't know if anyone here was watching my cam, but I had so many words. It's a couple, like two very specific words for Ganon right at the end that I cannot repeat on this channel. But
yeah, I mean, overall, how did you feel about the seed, though? Did it feel like you played pretty well, or is it just...
I don't want to turn this into like a whiny salt fest to take away from Misha's victory, but I'll just say like I don't really think I played super well today. So even with the last locating, it just like it wasn't really surprising to me that I lost. Like the whole reason I like skipped down left side swamp is because like I failed the bomb diver down like so many times. Like I wasted too much time in here. I need to save time somewhere. I can't do left side swamp. And unfortunately, that's where the thing was. So wasn't really mad at that because like it's a choice I made. Can't be mad when a skip bites you. The fire rod though, I'll be salty at that all day. That was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you were both looking for two items for seemed like about 30 minutes there. So
yeah, yep, no kidding.
Yeah, the mirror being on Helma was super fun because I considered going over to Meyer area first before starting to hit dungeons. But not having the mirror was kind of like, well, I'm getting two checks, and then I'm seeing what the medallion is, and then I'm saving and quitting. So, and of course, in the lamps over there. So, yeah, that was weird, but yeah, the seed gave so much up front, and yeah, I think I was 2 items from go mode about a half hour in, roughly.
Yeah, that's what we were noting during the broadcast. It's just like, wait, is jmeasher really like just 2 from go? It's like, yeah, and then about a half hour later, we're like, is jmeasher still just 2 from go? Like, yeah.
It's the worst feeling because you're like, I should be feeling good that I apparently have routed the early game fairly well here, and have gotten to this point. But anytime you're in a situation like that, we've all been burned. If you've done this enough, all been burned by seeds that give you everything up front, and then an hour later,
yeah, it's just like whoever does the really awful, crappy check first, pretty much.
Yeah,
absolutely. So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, in terms of like the early game routing, I think the one thing that kind of helped jmeasher build a little bit of a lead at one point was getting that hammer the first time that he went up the mountain, because of where mirror turned out to be. It allowed you to pair those couple of dungeons and then flute off, and then it actually, once y'all were getting down to 1 item from go, I think the quote-unquote lead actually changed hands a little bit depending on where Samaria was going to turn up. But jmeasher did a few more checks. He beat Hera when he went up the mountain the first time, so that was some stuff he didn't have to do when going up to do Ether Tablet, Spike Cave, and then could just go to Swamp.
Yeah, I literally, the only reason I beat Hera was because I was already at the top. I had both items, and I was just like, I guess I could fall all the way down, or I could just go up and kill the boss. And, maybe pedestals a thing this seed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was literally just to get out of there, and kind of, play to a potential pedestal. But yeah, I think at that point I felt pretty good, so I was okay tossing away a little bit of time there just to play it a little bit safe. But then decided to not do that in Swamp, and that's how you get an hour 40-minute casual boots.
Oh, so you had to go back into it then, or
for Swamp?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I literally last located it. Yeah.
Okay.
And, I actually.
Okay. I feel okay. I feel a little bit better than that.
Like I had the moment where I was about to mirror out after grabbing the cane. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I've already 100% of the rest of the seed. Let's just go grab this other chest in case it's Silver's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually ended up getting Silver's. Probably helped me a little teeny tiny bit, but
yeah. By then I was too miserable. I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm expecting the dot nut at any moment. Just kill me.
Big same. Yeah.
Also, the 1 hour bottle. Anyone first bottle that butted out?
my last two races, I've hit bottle percent before the half-hour mark, and this seed would not give me a bottle to save its life.
Yep. Also,
3 shields in GT.
Yeah, that was like 3 shields in GT.
Yeah, 3 shields in GT.
Oh, that hurt. That I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. Both they were all on left side GT too, which is they're pretty much back to back to back.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, other than that, any final words from our runners today?
Oh boy, 182 CR. That's definitely this is cross skis, right? Not casual boots. It's cross skis.
Yeah. I feel
182 CR, 144, 146 finishing time for cross skis. Oh, I feel great.
Cross skis PB right here.
Yep.
No, I think just final thoughts. This has been a fun group stage. It was definitely a war between the 3 seeds we played. Some pretty brutal stuff. And I mean, literally either one of us could have come out on top. I think maybe my execution was a little bit better today. Maybe I routed a little more efficiently, but that's rando. When you get in these 1v1 situations, like you just never know what's gonna happen.
Congrats again to jmeasher. Good luck in brackets. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for comms, trackers, streamers, etc. I'm sure you had to scramble to get everything going after we started, because I don't think either of us is expecting this to actually happen. So
I'll echo all that. Thank you guys for the restream, and good luck to you, Shin, going forward.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Shout out to our tracker that way. Thank you for tracking for us. And Arya, always a pleasure doing comms with you.
Yeah, it was great, Captain. Thanks so much for joining in, and echo just the same sentiments from everybody else. This was a pleasure to get to come with you again, Captain. And we got more matches coming up tonight. In fact, SpeedGaming 3, I believe at 9 p.m. Eastern, is another group tiebreaker, Group R, between Iron Gamer and Winfox. So that should be a great match.
And we got, like I said, hybrid magic glitch tournaments going on right now. Got the brackets coming up here on casual boots, cross keys tournaments. So there's so many tournaments going on right now. If you're a random fan, this is definitely the time of the year to be a random fan. So just keep your dial to all the SpeedGaming channel. We gave Pride 2 through 6, and just we'll think that's gonna do it for us. Ari, you want to go ahead and close this out here? Yeah,
thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to the runners. Again, to you, Captain, for coming. That way for tracking. Rick for getting things set up. Again, keep checking the schedule. There's more awesome stuff coming up. And yeah, hope everyone has a great day.